We have all had serendipitous moments, the most unlikely meetings out of nowhere. An education piece arranged by my mother's friend brought me to Uncle Jeff's shop by chance when I was about 15 years old. That was more than 26 years ago. The impact that Uncle Jeff has made has always left me wondering what other curiosities he has in store within the confines of that treasure trove of a shop. I spent many years going through Google Maps in hope of trying to find the shop again. Silly me for not remembering the name. All I knew was Uncle Jeff, with his plethora of objects that one could lose oneself for hours on end, sifting through every piece of history made by artisans lost in time. I threw caution to the wind and let serendipity find me. It so happened that I was trolling Facebook and was watching some videos about this particular Chinese cultural shop in Singapore. Lo and behold, there was Uncle Jeff. The rest, as they say, is history. Uncle Jeff, it's just been, I don't know, it's all serendipity, isn't it? So it took me so long to find you. So it started from this photo. I don't know whether, do you remember?
Yes.
This photo
I still look
took, very young.
Yeah,
I took
so
this
fresh.
picture of you, I think when I was 15 or 16. So it's 26 years later that
Wow,
we are
I see.
finally meeting this way due to COVID.
Yes,
I think it left me very strong memories of going to your shop. Not this one that you have now, but I think your original one back in Merchant Road.
yes.
I remember I had to do a project on puppetry, and I
Yes.
went visited your shop, and you showed me all the puppets and every little thing that you had, and it was like a treasure trove.
Yes.
And
Right, yeah.
and I still remember this particular puppet. I think it was Bao Gong, if I'm not wrong, Bao Jingtian.
Yeah. Is it the one with the black face and all that? Yeah.
So
And
from this, I actually, I
yes,
don't know, this is a bit small, but I actually made this for my exam.
Oh,
So yeah, because I was so inspired by what you showed me. So
yes.
and I can't, and I did the back, and I sewed his costume.
Yes.
Because you showed me all the the attachments with the beard and everything. The beard is actually made with my own hair. I had long hair and I cut it at the hairdresser, and I got it.
Okay.
I know it's a bit creepy, right? But and I did the whole stage with the Bao Gong in it, and that was for my O levels exam. So if I haven't gone to your place, I don't think I had the inspiration. I'll probably hit a wall, and I never forgot your place, and I never forgot you. And and every time I would look on Google Maps, and hopefully I was trying to find your shop, whether can I still find you. And just because I was there when I was so young, maybe I didn't register the name ENG TIANG HUAT.
Yes.
Yeah, I only remember Uncle Jeff, and how Uncle Jeff showed me all these things, and I guess in a way it comes full circle, and somehow we connected on Facebook 26 years later, and here we are.
Right. Yes. It's amazing.
It is. I know it, and I remember you had all the instruments, the puppets,
Yes.
all the like obviously your ang tai. The shop was like treasure trove, like what it is now behind you, but even more compact, because this seems bigger now.
Yes.
The other shop was a bit more tight. At least my memory of it was so long ago.
Yes. Actually, Merchant Road was the
original shop.
Yes, when my grandpa arrived here way back in 1935.
Yeah.
So after which Merchant Road was under the resettlement. The government here, they want to redevelop the entire place.
Yeah.
So we shifted to River Valley Road.
Yeah.
I think that's where we met. And during that period, my dad also bought this place at Geylang. So this shop now in Geylang
Yeah.
is a shop house, old shop house,
Yeah.
conservation old shop house, and the setting is like almost the same as the original one, which is at Merchant Road.
Yeah.
Yes. So as you can see the background,
Yes, I can. Yeah.
everything is still in the old so-called the old setting.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So nowadays I don't really bring in any more of the new items from China. I don't really import them because of you can purchase certain thing online. But in my shop, I still have plenty of the very much older stocks. And the only puppet I left now is this one. I show you.
Oh, really? With the mask?
Only the head. Yes, the mask. Actually, this is.
Oh my God! Oh, how good is that for checking it out?
Yes. You have to check in, because
for COVID.
So, yes. So I try to remind my customers that even the mask have to put on a mask.
Yes. I just noticed that. And is that the only one you have left?
Yes, this is the only head of the puppet I left. And in fact, quite a number of people, when they check in, they say, "Is this for sale?" I say, "No. I'm going to keep it." So yes.
Wow, because it's amazing. Because I remember when you showed me this one, the puppet, you actually move it and you show me inside how it was connected and all. And I think for someone who at my age at 15 and 16, 15 to 16 at the time, it's a big experience, and it's something that stuck in my mind, and I never forgot. And when my mom was still alive, I always asked her, I said, "Do you remember that shop that you took me to that had all the puppets and music instruments?" And I said, all I remember was Uncle Jeff and his puppets and music instruments. And I always, and like after mom passed away, I haven't been back to Singapore for 10 years. And recently, like last year, I was thinking, I really have to come back and at least try to look for you or for the shop, because I didn't know at that time. I didn't know that you've moved, and because I didn't know the name of the shop, I was like looking blind. But I guess somehow, I don't know how, but I was reading your articles on Facebook, and then I realized, I think he looks like Uncle Jeff, but with glasses now. So I went.
And grey hair.
I also have grey hair. Because and I went to dig the photo out. That's how I contacted you. I said, "Do you think this is you by any chance?"
Yes.
You haven't changed. You still look so young. I guess you were quite shocked at that time that I actually had a photo of you.
Yes. And then when you mentioned about your mom bringing to my shop, I asked, how do your mom knew about my place?
Yes.
And then it happens to be
your missus.
Yes. My wife was your mom's friend.
Yeah, I know, good friend.
Yes. And then actually, I was going through some old photographs, and then I saw my wife with her working clinic in, and I was talking about you, and then my wife said, "Oh, that's your mother, standing besides my wife,
really?
having a group photos." Yes.
Oh, really?
And then actually I go back to my box of photos to look for that photograph again. I wanted to show you, but I couldn't find it. Probably another day I'll find a photo and then send it to you.
So she actually had a photo with her, because that was way back, right? Way back. I think Gateway, probably. Was it Gateway time?
That's right. Gateway time. I think they were with BN and was it BN? Oh no, We Clinic.
Yes, We Clinic at Gateway. Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
I did spend a couple of school holidays at the reception.
Yes. And my wife Alice was saying that every time when there's lunch, they will go out together to have a lunch and all that.
And chit chat.
It's quite amazing.
Yes, I know. Connected in so different ways. But I mean, 26 years, but and 6 months later, I get to you finally.